So today's question is, how did you get comfortable going live? Can't wait to tell you. But before I continue, welcome to Shooting the Shit with Rosie. I'm Rosie, your video coach, and I help women over 40 conquer their fear and go live on social media. This is a two-way conversation, so please engage with me. Ask me any questions that you have about going live. If you find value in this video, give it a thumbs up. Check out my other videos on this channel, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell. So let's do this. Again, we are talking, how did I get comfortable going live? So the first thing I did, I started not comparing myself to other people. I started comparing myself with myself, which is, something that you should do anyway. I was always like looking over there to see what other people were doing, which is not beneficial to me in the long run because they're doing their own thing. I need to be doing my own thing. So I think that had helped. I know that helped me, get more comfortable with going live because I was focusing more on the content that I was creating, and I was comparing that content with what I, said before. Could I add any additional things to that? Also comparing myself with myself. I was, saying, okay, I started 6 months ago. It's 6 months later. What am I doing? How am I doing? Going back and just looking at previous videos helped me a lot. So I would say I started comparing myself with myself and not against anybody else. I was in a healthy competition with myself, me, myself, and I. And I started caring about my followers. What did they want to see from me? If I needed to ask them. So I'm always asking you guys, what do you want to know from me? What about my Go Live journey, or what do you want to know about going live that I can help you with? So when you start focusing on that, that will help you get more comfortable as well, because you will know that you are hitting the target when it comes to your followers. So definitely care about your followers, because that helped me a lot too. And again, just caring about the body of work that I was creating. Again, just looking at what I was doing before, making goals for myself that, okay, this is what I talked about this time. What else can I teach them? What else can I learn so I can teach them, what they can do to go live, what's out there that's new. So that is one thing that I, did. So I want to pause here and I want to ask who's out there. I see we have a couple of people. So I want to know, where are you from? What challenges are you facing? And do you have any questions for me? So I will continue, but I definitely want you to be a part of this. So in the comments, definitely let me know where you're from, any challenges that you are overcoming or need me to help you with, and any questions about the Go Live journey. Okay, so moving on to number 2, I always tell you guys this, I watch my replays. Watching my replays made me feel more comfortable because I was, seeing what I was doing wrong. I, continue what I was doing right, and I made those adjustments. So that really helped me be comfortable because I was doing something that I didn't like. I improved upon that, or I didn't do it anymore. And I felt better about my delivery. I was just like, oh, okay, this is better than, what I looked at before. So again, just watching your replays, being comfortable with being yourself. Now, this is hard. A lot of people don't want, struggle with this as far as being authentic. And it doesn't come easy because, again, your wandering eye has you looking over here and looking over there. But honestly, you need to just focus on yourself, focus on what you have that's basically unique about yourself that you can pull out and what your followers can connect with. And, just be yourself. again, it took me a while to get there. I know before I didn't curse, and that's not natural for me. I mean, I don't curse all the time, but that's a part of me. So once I started, letting loose and being myself, I was able to, drop a few F-bombs or whatever curse word I want to say. It was more me being authentic than sitting there trying to, not curse and not be myself. So that's just one example, but just be yourself. The people that like you will stay with you. The people that you repel, you didn't want them a part of your community anyway. So again, I just started being comfortable with being myself, whatever that may be. I could be goofy at times, what I'm saying? I could be serious, whatever that is for yourself, be that. And don't be apologetic for it. Also, again, I stopped looking at people that were 10 steps ahead of me, which is I still look at them, but I just don't compare myself to them. I use them as kind of like where I want to be. So when you look at someone, when you're first starting out, someone that you admire, you're going to be like, damn, how do they do all of this? And honestly, they have a freaking team of people that are behind them. They have bigger budgets than you. And most of the time you are a team of one. So you're not going to be able to do some of the things that they can do because, again, you just don't have the resources. But continue in your lane. Definitely get inspiration from them, but don't try to be like them when you're first coming out because you're not going to, compare because they have been doing this for 5 years. And even the comfort level, the confidence, you may not be where they are. So again, I got more comfortable when I stayed in my own lane, focus on myself and not look at, other people that were way ahead of me. And also, I didn't hold myself back because, I didn't think I was ready. I am a firm believer about doing stuff messy. I'm not going to sit here and wait and I push my clients to just go out there and do it. Don't wait until something is perfect because it's never going to be perfect. Nothing is never going to be perfect. You perfect it as you go along. So going live, you're just going to have to pull that Band-Aid off and do it. It's, I don't think it's going to be a time where you be like, okay. No, you build up your confidence. And then, you just do it. You take one step at a time. The first live you may bomb, but don't let that stop you. Get back on that horse and do it again. But you may be fine. And again, watch your replay. See how you can do better. You never know until you do it. So again, don't hold yourself back because you think you're not ready. You're never going to, be ready. And that's for anything in life, to have kids, ready to buy a house, just do the best you can as far as buying a house, save up as much as you can and pull that trigger. And same thing for going live, build up your confidence and then just go ahead and do it. And also, stop looking at people that are 10 steps ahead of you, but also stop looking at your peers because that is their style. Whatever they're doing is what they're doing. Do your thing and be yourself. Again, look at them for possible inspiration, but don't compare yourself to them because, again, they're being their self. You need to be your unique self. And you will be good. So those are some things that I did to get comfortable going live. Again, I want to circle back to who's out there. I asked, where are you from? Are you facing any challenges that I can help you with? And, I wanted you to ask me any questions about going live. So I do see that we have, people out there. So if you want to answer those 3 questions, I'll hang around for a bit. If you're shy and don't want to, but I definitely wanted to, check in and make this as engaging as possible. because this is the time that you have that you can ask me whatever about, going live, any questions that you have. And I also want to know where the community is from. So I will be asking this often. So hopefully that you will, shout out yourself. Because what I love, even with the bandwidth, when I'm doing that show, when I have a guest, I love when somebody is like in my area. Even when you're not, I just like to know where you're from or whatever, because I'm like, oh, okay, you're from the DMV area. So I love that. So I don't see anything popping up in the chat. So I'm going to move forward to what are you going to implement from this episode? I ask that every week. What are you going to take from it? So I definitely want you to tell me that in the comments. And then whatever you put in the comments, I want you to take action on that starting today. And don't forget to send me your questions so I can answer them for future episodes of Shooting the Shits with Rosie. And if you're ready for me to help you in any additional ways, I want you to join my email community. We do weekly videos. So I get on and I give you another week video and I go more in depth about various Go Live topics. We have giveaways in there. We spotlight community members and have exclusive offers. So if you are not signed up and a part of the email community, I suggest that you do. So go to my website, rosiefaulkner.com. The first pop-up you see on my homepage, just put in your email address and then you will be a part of it. I mentioned the bandwidth. Are you watching it? Are you watching it? This is where every Thursday we have an expert and I'm on there as well. And we give you tips about going live. So we cover the gamut about what it takes to go live. So if you're not watching that, please watch it. Also, I have a program called I'm Doing This, I'm Going Live. You could join the wait list. It's a 6-week online program, and it helps you overcome mindset issues. It helps you get comfortable with the tools needed to go live, and you'll learn the various social media platforms. And most importantly, once you finish with that 6 weeks, you will have the courage to go live. You will hit that go live button. So again, the link will be in the description box. Join the wait list. We will launch that again in October. And then we have my course, The Real Secret to Gaining Confidence and Going Live. It's an online course I created to help women like you show up confidently on camera. And you'll walk away being content confident, camera confident, and tech confident. Everything you need to build your brand and conquer video. So again, the link will be below in the description box and we'll launch that in November. So that is it, you guys. I always leave you with this. The world's waiting for you to do what only you can. Your voice needs to be heard because it matters to someone. So let's turn on the camera, turn up the confidence, and tell your story. If you find value in this video, subscribe to this channel, give it a thumbs up, hit that notification bell, and check out my other videos. Share this episode link with one person that will benefit from it. And if you're not following me on Facebook, Rosie Faulkner on Facebook and IG Faulkner_Rosie. And feel free to DM me and let me know how I can personally support you. Until next week.